What time is it?
I really hate myself.
Yeah. Oh, the cleaner has finally arrived? What on earth could they possibly have been up to all this time? I've been waiting for approximately... some ridiculous amount of time for them to get here. Well, probably just left the app running or something. The town deacon in name only, for they are neither. Greetings, Nova. I am Time, the town deacon. You have been summoned here because the dust has spread throughout Northaland. The dust, it is a fearsome substance which feeds upon the minds and bodies of the infected, corrupting the true nature of the center's designs until only misery and evil remain. Jeez, barely a response. What's wrong with this kid? First he comes late and now... Anyhow, it is your sacred duty as the center's own Pico Cleaner... Pico Cleaner now! Okay. To travel the length and breadth of Northaland, finding those infected and shrinking inside of them to clean the dust. To do this, I grant you the Nanospark. Press B to use it and spark connections with those in need. When you've shrunk into Pico scale, you may use it to fight the enemies. Well, go on, get on with it. You need to go up. My oratorial expertise is completely lost on this one. Destination: Outer Sands North. I get it. Not only is this a reference to the Nexus back in the original game, but it's also meant to... He's under the impression that this is where the Nano Cleaner is being started at. Or, as he calls, the Pico Cleaner. Up, you must go up. No, this is the original Nexus. Because there was a warp gate here. There was a warp gate here. If this portal is inactive, seek another entrance to the Nexus within a higher dimension. Oh no! If this portal is inactive... I'm right! The dusty tome sits upon the pedestal, permeating with musty room. With a grave and reverent aura, Nova feels a potential for connection with her new nanospark. Northaland? Fatum Novae. Armor of Destiny. Press any button to start. I have pressed a button. Once there was a mighty king named Erithros, who ruled Northaland with wisdom and strength. Beneath his steady hand, the kingdom prospered, and he was loved by all. Something about this is wrong. One day, the fearsome dragon lord, Dustra, awoke from his ancient slumber. From the mouth of his cavern he surveyed the kingdom and grew jealous of its happiness and wealth. Is this a game inside of a game or something? Oh my god. No, I'm... Prince Luco, the blood cell would return. This is so ridiculous. King Luco has been turned to stone. Only once the armor of destiny is placed upon the 4 pedestals will he return to normal. I am the wizard Arteri. With my magics, I have summoned you here that you may fulfill the prophecy. I am not the one you should be telling that to. I am the queen. Right. Boots of Immersion, Shield of Justification, and Sword of Purity. Okay. Yeah, this is definitely the original game. In order to get over there, if I recall correctly, there was a special item that you had to get, I believe. Or, no, you had to progress through enough of the game to unlock it. Frank Rock. Hey kid, if I could be an Advice Rock for a second? I've been... Advice Rock. I've been around a while. You're too young for that warp pad, Nova. Come back later. Too bad. I'm too young? I'm so confused. By visiting this area, the Nexus, you may warp to any of the stone Nexus pads that you will activate throughout New Thailand. Can you imagine not being able to warp around the world instantly? How tedious that would be. Well, again, with your new nanospark, press B to spark connections with those in need. Shrink into picoscale and use it to fight enemies as well. I'm so confused. Did I miss something? Back into here. Okay, so I need to find the, I'm so confused. None of this makes any sense. Do I need to just exit out of this area and... Something up with this. Alright. Maybe I go to one of the other trees. Okay, I guess not. The heck are you? Scene Desert NPC 1. Dion. I'm guessing Desert NPC. Hey, Nova, get over here! I'm an NPC in the desert. Fade. A strange figure just as enthusiastically at Nova. End of scene. Scene Desert. Fade. Slowly, Nova approaches the figure. Fatal. Yes, that's right. Come here. I don't bite. You don't even have a health bar in 3D, so it must be safe, am I right? Alright. Now then, I've got the dust, Nova. I got it real bad. Please, you gotta help me. Okay. What? No such scene, lorem ipsum dolor sit emet. Can someone please translate this? This is like an error map. Okay, there's 10 metacoins. 10 metacoins. Grenlock. 1 lock of the Trilock collar. Soothes the paranoia of being watched. I'm highly confused. I'm sorry, what? Nora wakes to the angry whine of an industrial vacuum cleaner. She hears the bumps and clatters as the vacuum rounds the corners and crosses thresholds. Now it's right outside her apartment door. She freezes for a moment like a cornered street possum. Nora picks up her smartphone and posts to her locked secret social account. God, is there any worse sound than someone vacuuming nearby? It makes me want to die. Sounds like Twitter in a nutshell. A minute later, she deletes the post because it sounds flippant and entitled. Sounds about right. Instagram is another one. And Tumblr. Some people don't seem to mind the sound of vacuum cleaner any more than a strong wind or a busy interstate. When Nora hears it, her skin prickles, her breath pauses. She feels ashamed to be in bed, scrolling whatever. I accidentally skipped it. I'm sorry. The sheets are so dusty. I really ought to wash them soon. What is this? I read that if you let the low-angled morning light hit your sunlight hit your eyes, it helps regulate your circadian rhythms. I've been having strange and restless dreams lately. I live in this weird gothic apartment building. There's a real stone gargoyle outside my window. Some scholars say that the fearsome appearance of gargoyles is meant to ward off evil spirits, but I don't think that's quite right. I think it's a reminder of the evil all around us, the evil we can't ward off so easily. I probably shouldn't boot this up before work. I'll just end up watching Fearchild gameplay videos anyways. Okay, time for work. The hallways in this building are a bit labyrinthian, but I've walked them so many times I could reach the exit with my eyes closed. I have no idea if I'm going the right direction. I did it! I have a minimum wage job at a fast food restaurant because I'm a coward. I probably could have a better job, but I don't. Anyway, it's fine for now. Who decides who deserves a good job or bad job? And maybe all jobs are bad, just in different ways. Makes the time I spend at home drinking a beer and watching internet videos that much more special. God, this is so relatable to me and all of my coworkers. Minus the fact that this person's doing a fast food job, I work retail, but it's basically that. That's basically what it is when it comes to working for places like Target, Walmart, Lowe's, Home Depot. You're not really there because you want to be there most of the time. You're there because it's a job and you don't feel like going out and getting all the requirements necessary and putting yourself in debt to get a higher paying job. Because most of that higher pay is going straight into paying that debt off. And a lot of people never get that debt paid off. Let me tell you. That said, I'm still planning on doing college work at some point in the future. I don't feel bad, really. I don't think I've ever felt truly bad. That's not true. I have. No, I'm not outside the front door, okay. Of the building. It's a good thing I made it back from work before the rain picked up. It's coming down pretty heavily now. Not that it'd make much difference. Maybe it'd get me to take an extra shower. I don't need to shower every day, because I'm just not a very smelly person. You don't know that. I will tell you right now, as someone who knows about the fact that I stink, I am a fat person. I sweat a lot. I produce a lot of heat. I know I smell. You don't know if you're not a very smelly person, because you can't smell yourself unless you have an extremely potent smell. In which case, if you can smell yourself, there is a problem. I was never very social, but I used to be a better friend. I used to message with Ebes, and I think I would cheer her up. But I don't really have much to talk about these days. Anyway, people are usually busy on whatever night of the week this is. All I see is bits of light blurred through droplets. I guess it's bedtime. Guess I'll go to bed.